Hi everyone, today we are going to see one important tool which are being used in the science and humanitarian research, and also which is very powerful tool to make our data analysis more effective. Let us start today's session with a small case. A mobile phone retailer wants to understand the factors that influence the customer's purchasing power when buying mobile phones. So obviously each and every retailer wants to know when they will buy their product and how it will help them to increase their demand, and also normally this person is also wants to understand the customer's purchasing power, purchasing decision while buying their mobile phones. So he collected data about on customers' demographics, preferences, purchase behavior, and he started to conduct a comprehensive analysis. With this, what we want to know, may I know what are the data can be collected from the customers?
Customer preferable brands, ma'am.
Yeah, it's right, Bala.
An operating system is also very important in our environment.
Yes, Kanagapriya, you are also right. Like as you said, age, gender, income, brand preference, operating systems, budgets, and all these things, and especially camera quality, battery life, display resolutions, all these are an important factors that influence a customer to buy the mobile phones, and based on that they will make their purchase decision. So here is an we will see the sample questionnaire, and with that we will understand how we can help and how we can make analysis out of it. And I will showcase at the end of the session, I will showcase the sample questionnaire of this, and next we are going to see about what to be done after collecting the data from these things. This is about the sample purchasing decision questionnaire which are for the mobile phones, like age, gender, annual income, preferred mobile brands. All these things are being collected. Then what to be done, Kanagapriya?
Ma'am, I'm having a doubt in this. We are collecting 500 variable samples. Whether it is possible to analyze all these data, ma'am?
Yeah, you are right. You really mentioned correct, important. You make a good question out of it. Yes, collecting the data is somewhat difficult, and making analysis and making decision out of those data is required more important techniques, that is called analysis part is very important. For that we are going to use the SPSS platform. Let us discuss today about the SPSS and how it works, and how where to enter the data and how to use, and all basic information I will give out of it. Normally this SPSS expansion for this is statistical package for the social sciences. The reason behind this, all these qualitative data can be entered, both the quantitative and qualitative can be entered in the SPSS. Out of that social science decisions can be taken out. That's why this package we call it as a statistical package for the social science. To analyze the scientific data, especially for the social science field, and like market research, surveys, all these things can be done with the support of this SPSS, and it's a product. It is being used by the social science researchers, and it is a powerful tool to make analysis of large data. And also this SPSS supports to manage data, make statistical analysis, and data visualization is also possible. Even if we like to do some analysis, those data can be represented in the chart form also. This is also possible. And there is another important support for this package is we can import data and we can export the data and we can integrate the data. So all these things can be done in the SPSS. So decision making and reporting is very simple while using this SPSS in the social science field. And next we are going to see how to enter the data in the SPSS. Yes, like Excel we can enter the data in the SPSS. The thing is we have to know there are two types of spreadsheets are there in the SPSS. One is data view, the other one is the variable view. While seeing this, you can understand that before going to the lab, you can have an basic idea about the SPSS. So there are two views are there. One is data view, the other one is the variable view. In the data view, variables will appear in the columns and cases are appear in the rows. And in the variable view, tabs displays information about the variable. Say for example, I am going to enter the data about the age. That age is heading that I want to enter into the variable view. So the first person's name can be appeared in the first column under the heading age, and the first row depicts the first respondent's age and second row represents the second respondent's age. That's why variable view helps us, which supports the variables informations are being displayed in the variable view, and about those data are being displayed in the data view. So data view cases are appears in the row, and in the variable view the displays about the information of the variable are displaying in the rows. So this is where, and this is all about, this is the column variables and this is the row cases, and this supports us and also here one important thing in the data view, it purely talks about the data which are being collected from the respondents, and all those data are being entered in this, and here in the data that is only about the simple typing of entry given by the respondents, and in the variable view we have to give much attention. Say for example, here the things are to be considered. What is the name of the variable to be given, and what its type, like whether the age is a number, whether the age is a string, all these things type to be mentioned, and width to be given, and decimals, is there any decimals, that is also to be specified. If we like to have a labels, that is also possible to enter into the variable view. And here most important thing is whether our data is an nominal data, scale, all these things, measures of data to be given, that we will see elaborately in the forthcoming videos. So this is very important, and the base to make our work to get more clarified, and then only we can get the accurate results. Okay, so here the data view helps us to see our data which are being given by the respondents. In the variable view, say for example, first column depicts the age, second column depicts the budget of the respondents. So the budget may be the name of the variable name which are being shown in the second row in the variable view. About the budget data are being displayed in the each row by the different respondent in the data view. This is what we have to do, and here the one important thing is we have to give what type of variable it is and what type of measures it has. That thing we can see it in the forthcoming videos very elaborately. So now it's hopefully you understand the concept. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, da. Can you pick up the correct answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Variables appears in the column.
The correct answer is data view.
Excellent. Very good, Kanagapriya. Information about the variables are displayed in the
displayed in variable view.
Excellent. Yeah, you are right. Variables appears in the column in the data view, and information about the variables are given in the variable view. With this, we are going to see how variables can be classified and how data can be classified. All these things can be seen in the forthcoming videos. Okay, do you have any questions?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, are you clear with the concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, great. Can anyone sum up the today's session?
Yes, ma'am. Today in this today's session, we have been learned about how to collect the data and what are the important elements that to be added in the data for collection from the samples, and also the main thing is what are the types, that is we learned about data view and also the variable view. What should be added in the data view and what should be added in the variable view. We are clear with these two, and also the main thing, we have to apply these and also analyze these samples in this SPSS software.
Very good. Yes, today we saw something about the SPSS and two views in the SPSS about the data view and the variable. You are right, Kanagapriya. Thank you so much. Then in the next video, we will see in the other concepts. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.